Hey everybody. So I'm going to start giving quick recaps of the way the market moves and understanding how to read the market and also what I do with the market. So this is a February 6th Monday recap. Now, I start at 8:30 because I am on Central Time. So this is where I put in my line, which is 9:30 Eastern. The first thing I do before I go anywhere is I check to see if there's any news. And February 6th, there were no news. So that means I could just start trading after I have completely done all the prep work. Usually, I don't start trading until at least 15 minutes into the market because the first 15 minutes kind of the amateur hours are called, and it's just a lot of indecision, right? Traders don't really know what's going on yet. They're all kind of seeing what's happening. So before I start to do that, this is what I'm seeing, right? And I always do my areas to see what happened the day before, the session before, and now I am moving in the live market. So as I said, I don't even really consider entering any trades until around 9:45 Eastern time, right? So as you can see, this is a slow grind up. However, it is showing me that the market is starting to trend upward. And when I see this strong move, I see that there's no divergence, that it's pretty high up on the MACD lines. That's some of the indicators that I use. I only use three indicators. That's these EMA lines and the MACDs, right? So I use these three EMA lines together and then the MACDs. So when I see this breakthrough right here, I see that I am still above the zero point 0.3, even almost zero point 0.4 line. This is where I entered my trade, right? It was right here. And then my first target area I usually have at 5 ticks, which is right around here, which gives me about $62.50 per contract. So as you can see here, it bumped it, but it did not fill me there. So then gratefully continued on. Even though my risk was around here, it never sunk that deep. I just had to trust because everything else is telling me it's going up. This is still a higher low. And then it went up and I finally was filled around here. And now I'm just watching the market, and at this point I'm seeing divergence. So I stay out of the market. Now I like to have my areas drawn because the market has a very strong tendency to repeat itself and to hit the certain areas. So look what happened here. It kind of started to head back down, right? And this was my other entry right here. And again, my first target is right here, which it hit really quickly. All right, so after that, I'm just sitting out because again, I'm seeing divergence. The market isn't really going very far. At this point, I'm seeing that the pivots are here, and I do have a small resistance area around here. And what I'm doing, because this pivot didn't hit it, I do raise this, I'm sorry, this is a support area, and I do bring it over to here. I only trade for about 2 hours a day. So at this point, I'm almost at the 10:30 mark, which is which is 11:30 Eastern, which is close to lunch. And during lunch, that's when, a lot of traders leave. A lot of traders take at least 2 hours lunches. It's a very taxing thing to do. So at this point, I've already got 10 ticks, which is $125 per contract. I was trading with two contracts, 250 by this time, and I'm just done because I don't like to go where there's divergence. And this is where I finished, right? As you can see, the market continues on, and for the most part, it actually just kind of hangs out in a sideways movement, right? So it's a good thing I got out because it finally broke through around lunchtime area, but not even. So this was the first breakout, and at that point it's already 1 o'clock, and I was finished for the day. So this is what a typical market movement looks like, and understanding that sideways markets you don't touch. Breakouts is when you are all over it because that's when it's showing you that yes, the market wants to continue this way. I am Marina, the trader, Check Villatoro. Please subscribe and to my YouTube channel. Press the like for the page on Facebook so that you can continue getting more of this fun knowledge and understanding how to read the market. Because if you don't really understand how to read the market, how to draw in these areas, unfortunately, you will not be able to trade properly because it's kind of going blindly and just shooting blindly. So subscribe, like my Facebook page, and let me know any questions you